Tonya from freedomatthecrossroads.com, helping you look better, feel better without the pressure. Well, I just stopped here at Fruitful Yield, one of my other favorite places to stop. I'm running in to get some essential oils for a body cream and body oil because I like to know what's in the products I put on my skin, on my face. You know that I am a skincare freak. And I also want to get a couple of essential oils that are good for the hair too. So kind of like a DIY hair tonic as well that I want to make, like a moisturizer for the scalp, when your scalp is kind of dry or it's a little bit irritated. So I'm going to get some peppermint essential oil and some other goodies that are great for the scalp. So I'm going to stop in now and let me show you. This is my store. I love this store. I love Fruitful Yield. Okay, let me put myself in park to this. Okay, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. There's my Fruitful Yield. There it is. Can you see the sign? Okay, anyway, I showed you guys the sign. So that's Fruitful Yield up top. And well, yeah, that's it. I love it. I'm going to stop in. I'm going to go in and get a couple of ingredients and then whatever else comes to mind in terms of whatever DIY recipe I want to create. Over the weekend, I will do that. And then I will upload my experience as well as how it turned out. And the properties, the ingredients I put in, like I'm using peppermint oil. Rosemary is good for the scalp and boosting hair growth, strengthening the hair. So those are just some of the ingredients that I'm going to use for the little hair oil, scalp oil tonic that I want to create. I'm going to be using coconut oil too, and whatever other oils are great for the scalp and the skin in terms of being an antimicrobial. I'm also getting some tea tree oil, so that's great for itchy scalp and all of that. But it's also good for the skin in general for skin conditions and things of that nature. And so I'm just super excited that the week is almost over and I'm going to get all these wonderful ingredients and I can just get super creative in my kitchen as I tinker around with all of these essential oils and make a couple of great recipes. And that I also like to do creative recipes that are healthy for food recipes, but this is just one of my skincare freaky kind of recipes that I want to play around with. I've had it in mind to create a hair tonic for a while and also a body oil. It's the summer is coming up, so I'm really not into creams per se. I would like to experiment with a couple just for the winter. I like to be proactive when it comes to creating recipes for winter skin and sensitive skin. I have super diva skin, and so I'm always tinkering around with skincare recipes as well as recipes for food, because I have sensitivities as well when it comes to food. My system cannot tolerate a lot of the additives in processed foods, so I tend to stay away from that stuff. It just really aggravates my system. It really brings on one of the ingredients, MSG. I've talked about that in my couple videos back where I was talking about ingredients in processed foods. And MSG, it just, oh my gosh, it just does horrible stuff to me, to my body. It just really kicks in my migraines till, it's really, really bad and I'm not even functional when it comes to migraines of that, level of pain. And what usually triggers that's how I, even when I'm out eating at a restaurant, when within 30 minutes, anywhere from 15 minutes, I start feeling a pressure building up, and then I know, oh my gosh, what was in this food. And so, my digestive system and my, body period is just very sensitive to stuff like that, to synthetic ingredients and questionable ingredients, period. My skin and my body just totally reject that stuff. So I always, fixate on what's in skincare, what's in food that's, prepared, that I buy packaged or whatever. And so I tend to buy very few packaged foods because of those issues. So enough about that rant. I'm going to upload a video showing you my latest recipe, my latest DIY recipe, and what I used in it, how it felt, and just give you a breakdown and, demystify the whole DIY process of making your own oils and making your own skincare, stuff that's tailored to you and that won't cost you a fortune, but will have the same qualities, especially things like if you're worried about anti-aging. Like I said, you guys know I haven't seen 20 in a minute. And so I'm all into anti-aging products, but believe it or not, you can find these products in nature. You can find them, a lot of them, in essential oils, different types of oils like apricot oil, jojoba oil, avocado oil. There are all these different oils that have all these awesome natural anti-aging properties. They're essential oils that help to balance out the complexion, so you don't need to get all these crazy skincare items essentially pharmaceutical grade items that you don't know what the ingredients are, you don't know what effects they're having on your hormones and your other organ systems. Leave all that crap alone. Know what's in your skincare, know what's in your food. And so this is Tony from Freedom at the Crossroads saying, hi y'all, happy weekend that's coming up. Let's get creative. And I'm gonna go and do my recipe. I'm gonna run into Fruitful Yield, get my goodies, and then I'll be on screen more to tell you how to look better, feel better without the pressure. This is Tony from freedomatthecrossroads.com saying hi.